A doctor's guide to protecting your muscles from sarcopenia. Have you ever felt that living with diabetes is already challenging enough, and then, seemingly out of nowhere, your muscles start to shrink? Every step feels heavier, every chore becomes harder, and every visit with your grandkids is shorter than you'd like. It's heartbreaking to feel your body giving up on you. This experience is more common than you might think, and it has a name: sarcopenia, which is age-related muscle loss. It's a shocking truth that nearly 50 million Americans over 50 are already affected, and the risk skyrockets if you live with diabetes. Instead of enjoying long walks, lifting a grandchild, or simply getting up from a chair without a struggle, you're forced to sit on the sidelines, watching life pass you by. Doesn't that thought make your heart sink? As a doctor, I've seen this happen to so many of my patients. I had a patient, a man named Mark, who was in his late 60s and had managed his type 2 diabetes for years. He was active, he loved to play golf and work in his garden. But over time, he started noticing a change. His golf swing didn't have the same power, and he struggled to stand up after kneeling in his garden. He thought it was just part of getting older. When we talked, I explained that it wasn't just age. His diabetes was accelerating his muscle loss. The good news is that we had the power to fight back. I recommended he focus on a few key dietary changes. Within a few months, Mark came back for a checkup with a big smile on his face. He told me he was playing a full 18 holes of golf again and could keep up with his grandkids in the yard. He felt stronger, more stable, and more confident. He wasn't just managing his diabetes, he was thriving. This story is why I'm so passionate about what I'm about to share. There are 5 nutrient-rich vegetables that research suggests can support muscle health, help reduce the risk of muscle loss, and promote easier movement. The last vegetable I reveal will shock you because it's so common yet so overlooked, and it may provide important benefits that help you maintain independence in daily life. The power of vegetables to protect your muscles. 5. Beetroot. Originating from the Mediterranean region, beetroot was once revered in traditional medicine as a blood tonic. Today, it's recognized for delivering significant benefits to muscle and cardiovascular health, especially for people with diabetes over 50. What makes beetroot special is its high content of natural nitrates. When you consume beetroot, your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, a compound that dilates blood vessels, improves blood flow, and delivers more oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. For individuals with diabetes over 50, this is crucial, as poor circulation often leads to muscle weakness, fatigue, and balance issues. A 2019 study on the beetroot phenomenon found that drinking just 250 milliliters of beetroot juice daily improved muscle endurance by up to 16% in people over 55. But here's a critical tip. Many people boil beetroot, which causes over 60% of the nitrates to dissolve into the water. This is why some people eat beetroot and don't notice any significant improvement. Here's the key to unlocking beetroot's full potential. Roast whole beetroots with their skins on at a low temperature of about 180 degrees Celsius, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. The skin acts as a natural barrier, preventing nitrate loss. Slow roasting for 45 to 60 minutes retains up to 85% of the nitrates, compared to only about 40% when boiled. Simply wash the beetroot, keep the skin on, lightly brush with olive oil, and roast. Once cooked, the skin peels off easily, revealing sweet, tender flesh with its vibrant color intact. A 100-gram serving provides enough nitrates to enhance blood flow, support muscle health, and help stabilize blood pressure and blood sugar. This simple preparation method can double the benefits. Roasted beetroot can be stored in the fridge for 2 to 3 days. Prepare a few at the end of the week and enjoy them throughout the week. This small habit ensures a steady supply of nitrates without much effort. Over time, you may notice lighter steps, better walking stability, and faster muscle recovery after activity. 4. Sweet potatoes. In the US, sweet potatoes are synonymous with Thanksgiving and cozy fall dinners, but few realize this humble tuber is a true superfood for people with diabetes over 50. Sweet potatoes contain a natural compound called beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A. This nutrient is essential for muscle cell regeneration and strengthening the musculoskeletal system. As you age, especially with diabetes, your muscles weaken faster and recovery slows. Vitamin A helps maintain muscle mass and supports stronger bones, which in turn better support your muscles. A key tip most people don't know is to eat sweet potatoes after they've cooled rather than hot. When sweet potatoes cool, their starch undergoes a process called retrogradation, transforming into resistant starch. This resistant starch offers two major benefits. First, it slows blood sugar spikes. A hot sweet potato starch breaks down quickly into sugar, causing a blood sugar surge. But when cooled, resistant starch isn't rapidly digested. It travels to the large intestine, where it feeds beneficial gut bacteria. This reduces strain on the pancreas and keeps blood sugar more stable. Second, resistant starch acts like natural fiber, nourishing gut bacteria and producing short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which are proven to reduce inflammation and improve insulin sensitivity. In short, switching from eating hot to cooled sweet potatoes supports better muscle recovery and directly aids in managing diabetes naturally over 50. Just roast or boil sweet potatoes as usual, then let them cool naturally at room temperature or store in the fridge for 6 to 8 hours to maximize resistant starch formation. You can eat them cold or gently reheat them, avoiding high heat to preserve the resistant starch structure. 3. Spinach. Popeye's love for spinach wasn't an exaggeration. This green is a nutritional powerhouse for people over 50, especially those striving to maintain muscle mass while managing diabetes. In just 100 grams of fresh spinach, you get about 79 milligrams of magnesium, nearly 20% of an adult's daily requirement. Magnesium is critical, playing a role in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body. Specifically, it supports muscle protein synthesis, aiding in muscle repair and maintenance. Without enough magnesium, your body struggles to produce energy efficiently, leading to fatigue, cramps, and gradual muscle weakening. A 2020 study showed that women over 60 who ate about 200 grams of spinach daily increased their muscle mass by up to 5% in just 8 weeks. This is a remarkable testament to how a simple, accessible food can improve muscle strength, reduce fall risk, and maintain independence in daily activities. However, how you cook spinach can determine how much magnesium you actually get. If you stir-fry spinach in an aluminum pan, you could lose up to 40% of its magnesium. This happens because aluminum ions from the pan react with the natural acids in spinach, leaching out the mineral. So, what's the best way to preserve this precious magnesium? The answer is to steam or use a stainless steel pan. Steaming for just 2 to 3 minutes retains nearly all the magnesium. If you prefer stir-frying, use a stainless steel or cast iron pan with a touch of olive oil and cook quickly for 2 to 3 minutes until just wilted. This small daily tweak makes a huge difference for your long-term health. 2. Red cabbage. Many people toss a few red cabbage leaves into salads just to make them look prettier. But this vibrant purple vegetable isn't just for decoration. It's incredibly valuable for muscle health and overall wellness in people with diabetes over 50. What makes red cabbage special is its content of anthocyanins, the pigments responsible for its striking purple color. Studies have shown that anthocyanins are potent antioxidants, reducing muscle inflammation, protecting blood vessel walls, and improving insulin sensitivity, 3 critical factors for people with diabetes over 50. Data from the American Diabetes Association in 2021 revealed that a diet rich in anthocyanins lowered the risk of muscle loss in type 2 diabetes patients by 15%. What few know is that the anthocyanins in raw red cabbage aren't always fully absorbed by the body. Here's a key tip. Ferment red cabbage into a light pickle. When naturally fermented, the anthocyanins bioavailability doubles compared to eating it raw. This means with the same amount of cabbage, eating it pickled allows your body to absorb twice the benefits. Moreover, fermentation creates probiotics, which are gut-friendly bacteria highly beneficial for people with diabetes. These probiotics balance gut microbiota, boosting the production of short-chain fatty acids that reduce inflammation and enhance insulin sensitivity. To prepare, thinly slice fresh red cabbage, place it in a glass jar, and cover it with a 2% salt brine, 20 grams of salt per liter of water. Let it sit at room temperature for 5 to 7 days. When it turns a pinkish-purple color with a mild tangy flavor, it's fully fermented. This simple pickling method offers superior benefits for naturally managing diabetes. 1. Watercress. Watercress is a tiny aquatic vegetable often overlooked by many Americans at the grocery store. But in traditional medicine, this delicate green was considered a vitality tonic, a secret to keeping the body strong and resilient. What makes watercress special is its remarkably high vitamin K content. Every 100 grams of fresh watercress contains about 250 micrograms of vitamin K, over 200% of the daily recommended intake. Vitamin K plays a crucial role in bone mineralization, strengthening bones, and helping muscles anchor more securely to the skeletal frame. As you age past 50, especially while managing diabetes, both bone density and muscle mass decline rapidly. Getting enough vitamin K from watercress is a smart step to counter this. A 2023 study showed that people over 65 who added about 80 grams of watercress daily for 6 months improved their bone density by up to 6%. This seemingly small number can make a big difference for older adults, determining whether they maintain independence or face the risk of fractures from a minor fall. However, a critical detail most people don't realize is that how you prepare watercress determines how much vitamin K you retain. A common habit is to wash the leaves after chopping them, which can cause up to 40% of vitamin K to leach out. Here's a simple but highly effective tip. Wash the whole stalks first, let them drain, and then chop. Washing intact stalks keeps the cell walls intact, preventing vitamin K and enzymes from escaping, so you retain up to 90% of the nutrients. This small kitchen tweak can double the vitamin K you absorb. Just adding a small bowl of properly washed watercress to your daily meals provides a powerful dose of vitamin K, supporting stronger bones, healthier muscles, and a more stable cardiovascular system. Your next step: you've just learned about 5 familiar vegetables that are true superfoods, backed by clear scientific evidence proving they can boost muscle strength, improve blood flow, and support managing diabetes naturally. But you must remember, if you don't act today, the risks are significant. According to the National Institute on Aging, after age 60, you can lose 10% to 15% of muscle mass per decade. For people with diabetes, this loss is even higher, doubling the risk of falls and fractures. Don't let yourself reach that point. Losing muscle means losing independence, confidence, and the joy of living. Start with your next meal. Add one of these vegetables to protect your health, strength, and freedom. Which one will you try first?